If you don't know, now you know.
Yo, they was tripping in this Pat, bro. They was tripping tonight. They got in a shootout in this bitch. No. They got in a shootout in this thing. They want me to do an interview, but I'm like, nah, I'm good. I was facing one way, and then we heard a big loud bang. I thought it was champagne bottle popping, because it was people behind us. They're having a birthday party, and I go to look around. You see people running like they had the look of death on their face, just super worried. And so, I'm like, all right, well, we know what this is. So get a little low, check the corner. I see the gun. The guy grabbed the guy, but the gun's facing right towards where we are. So I'm like, I'm going to make a move this way. You know what I mean? Get around this so I don't have to worry about it. So I go around the other side. I come up behind the guy, grab a chair. I was going to smack him with a chair, but when you get to the other side, you can't really see who the shooter is, whether it's the guy on top or the guy on bottom exactly. But I noticed the guy on top was mainly holding the guy's hand to try and get him to stop squeezing the trigger. So then, we ply the gun out of that guy's hand. I go ahead, I pull him into my lap, put the hooks in, hit him with a rear naked choke. My baby uncle sitting there, he's looking at me. He's Herb Dean with the dreads hanging out the back. You know what I mean? Skinny Herb, that's what I call him right there at that moment. And he's like, he's not asleep. He's not asleep. All right, he's asleep. So as soon as he was asleep, I let go of the choke, slid out on top, got full mount, stretched the arms out so he couldn't reach for anything. We grabbed his backpack, threw his backpack off to the side, made sure the gun was out of play, made sure he couldn't reach for anything, held his head so he couldn't bite me. And, a few minutes later, I ain't never seen the police pull up that fast, so good job to UCPD. They got there pretty quick, handcuffed the guy, and, it was a wrap, Can kind of say everybody was blessed, nobody got hurt, not even the shooter. So, good night.
What do you make of Rose versus Carla Esparza? You fought both.
Yeah, I think that Rose will defend her belt. And, Carla won back in the day in 2014, but both of them are totally different fighters, different athletes, with different mentality as well. But I think that Rose will win this fight. She's very strong. She's very, very fast. Her timing is just perfect for her footwork. Of course, Carla has a few wins straight, but Rose is on different level, I think.
You saw on the podcast, Trump told them this podcast will be taken down.
That's crazy.
He told them that.
Foreshadowed
it. It's crazy. And yeah, that thing, did you see it on Spotify? It's the number 2. That thing was on its way to pull some serious.
It got pulled from Spotify as well?
No, it's on Spotify. It's Rogan's number 1 and they're number 2 on Spotify.
For that episode.
Yeah.
Got it. Yeah, because we're the number 1 podcast in the world, like unequivocally.
Yeah.
How do we get into a conversation?
Well,
well, hold on now.
Hamzat.
Oh yes, we go out for what?